in Michael Bay's movie.
It's a Camaro. Come on now.
We were supposed
It's
to
a
let the
Camaro.
guest first.
Well, I don't see Jason as a guest. He's a buddy. He's a friend. He's a
Oh,
pal. He's
I'm
a
supposed to
brother.
guess.
Yeah, we both are. You're supposed to go first.
I
Oh,
guess I should
So
explain the rules first, huh?
Camaro. Camaro.
don't.
I will never forget Miss Fox leaning over the engine. So
The
They're
Camaro,
coming.
Chevy
They're
Camaro.
coming. Yeah,
oh,
they're
Oh,
coming
we got people
back.
coming in. We got people coming
Okay.
in.
Yes,
Hold
go ahead.
on. Okay, we got Will Yates says the Mustang. Wormy, hello. We got
Camaro.
Wormy, what's going
Camaro.
on?
Corrupt
Camaro.
says Camaro. Peter says yellow train. Okay, you know what? That is a valid answer. Actually, it was the Trans Am in the beginning, and then it turned into the. Oh no! Wait,
No, it
nope.
wasn't.
Never mind.
It
It
was a
was the Camaro.
76.
It was the older
It
Camaro.
was a
I redact
76
what I just said.
Z20.
It
Yeah.
was a Camaro. I correct myself. I sit corrected.
Corrected. That
Corrected.
Boston accent coming out again, girl. My Jesus.
All right.
My
Thank you for
yes. No.
participating in Quiz with Quinza. All
I
right, let
was
me
gonna
go back
ask
up.
you. Okay, you got more. While you get that chat back
Yes.
up, Jason, I was gonna ask you that.
Peter
Hey,
says,
Peter,
hello,
how you doing?
everyone.
About how your designs came to
1970
with
Camaro.
the
Yellow car.
artist, because yellow car. Thank you for score. Um, because you are a designer. You are everything. But I never put two and two together until I'm like, wait a minute, he doesn't draw the books. He just designs all the characters. How did the artist know what Jason was thinking when he did all the designs? And you
right.
answered that question perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you are writing, this is a question that I love asking. And I ask it all the time. So maybe you did your homework already and have your answers pre-programmed. Where do the voices come from for each character? How do each character sound when you're writing the dialogue?
It's hard to answer that without sounding like a crazy person. So I've spent so much time with these characters, in a sense, like they live in my head and I feel I know them. So when I would hear writers when I was much younger say, "Oh well, I don't write these stories so much as I just listen to the characters talk," and I would be like, "Yeah, bullshit," you know what I mean? But it's not too far from that, honestly, because at this point, I more come up with the situations that they're in, and then I just sit and think, well, how would they respond to that? And it kind of flows naturally. If I don't know if that sounds weird or not, but it's like knowing the characters and knowing their personalities and their quirks and all that stuff. How would they react? What would they say?
Okay.
Would they crack a joke? Would they be upset? Would they freak out? You know what I mean? Like, and it's all kind of specific to the characters.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
It makes it makes total sense. How would each one sound though? I mean, how would they sound per like their voice? Meaning, would this one sound like Clint Eastwood? Would this one sound like Carrie Fisher? Would this one sound like um, you? Would this one sound like Sophia?
I
Where
think
do
what they have the
those voices
strongest
come from?
voices for would be Tiberius, would
Mm-hmm.
sound probably like Peter Cushing. Uh,
Really?
yeah.
Wow! Wow!
Maybe a little bit
Wow!
whinier, but I think it would also be part of his pretentiousness that he would
Okay.
try to sound so prim and proper.
Evacuate at that time. Okay. All right.
Um, and I know he's kind of been typecast as that voice, but Patrick Warburton for Scrag would be perfect.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm kind of open to it. Um,
Oh,
I think it would
fair enough.
be how people read for it. You know what I mean? Like what I think I would know it when I hear it, which is like a totally lame answer, but um,
No, no.
I don't
I
really have
mean,
their voices in that sense. Um,
okay.
other than like a young male and young female type of voice.
No, I mean, the first answer you gave was like perfect because I totally got where you were coming from, and I which brings me now to another question. And Sophia, I know you probably have questions, but after reading the books, I want to know, where do the color schemes come from? Because each one has a different skin tone, each one has a different color scheme, and it just dawned on me now. How did you imagine each one's color scheme?
Well, if you notice, we started kind of really bright and light, and then as
Correct.
the world and the situation gets darker and grimmer, the colors
Yeah.
kind of follow that. So that
Hmm.
that was intentional. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, and I think that maybe comes more from my love of film. Like I love color theory. Like if you look, like Frankenstein, the recent Frankenstein is a fantastic example of the use of color in film.
Yeah.
If you look, there's certain scenes, certain acts in the film have certain color themes, and I think it affects us psychologically more than we're even aware of.
Okay.
So to me, that part of the visual storytelling is essential.
Okay. All right.
I
I
just
totally.
I was thinking of this page of Tiberius.
Ooh.
Okay, I can Peter Cushing. Okay, definitely. Definitely. I knew you were up to something because it's. I'm like, okay, he's up to something because it's not like Jason to turn away when he's talking to someone. So he's definitely up to something. What is he gonna pull up? Speaking of pulling up, let's pull up the three covers right now. Now Amazon is sold out. Jason, am I correct about that?
I think they had one copy left, um, but they're also available through outlandentertainment.com. They're available on walmart.com and barnesandnoble.com as well.
Okay, so
And,
guys, there
and I'm
you
sure
go,
you can
listeners.
order it from your local comic store too.
Mm-hmm. Now, book one, Arrival. That's the one I've been showing you guys. Book two, Annihilation. And then book three, Over in the Corner. You guys get these books. You're not going to be disappointed. Jason, big question. Now, Sophia. Sophia, do you want to ask a question that all
I
are.
have a few comments I want to pull up real quick to
Yeah, go ahead.
acknowledge. So David says, I'm just taking a break. I'm in a hard process. Enjoy your break. I hope it gets better. Guy says, can you get it on Timu, Lewis?
It
Mango
comes as
says,
a coloring book missing half the pages. Yeah.
there you go. Mango says, I only see the omnibus from Outland.
Yes. So
There's a link.
the
Thank you for the
omnibus is
link.
the only way that you can get these now currently, um, and it's actually it's more complete. And I've even preserved all three covers in the omnibus because I didn't want to lose those beautiful covers. So they're actually I can show you real here. Oh, and with the omnibus, you get that nice new Chris Campana cover, which is a wraparound cover as well. We have spot embossment on it. Um, but let me show you inside. I've preserved the covers. I'll get to them here. So that you don't lose those.
Damn.
Look at that.
And it's nice because it doesn't have the bar on the bottom or the title on the top. So all
Beautiful.
three covers are preserved in there. And, these weren't cheap books to produce because they're hardcover, they're stitched
Right.
bindings and all that good stuff with the spot embossment. So the three original books that took me 10 years to produce, that was like $30 a piece. You can get all three in the omnibus for 50. So, and Amazon and different places, they have them like even lower than that. So damn you, Amazon. But so, no, I mean, I just want to get it in people's hands and get them to enjoy it. So when that fourth book comes out, they're all up to speed.
Yes.
All right. So, Sophia, the autograph question. Would you like to ask Jason that question for us?
Okay, so if people can't make it to a con that you're appearing at, can they get it autographed and mailed to them directly?
Yes, I actually believe that outlandentertainment.com has an option for an autographed copy.
Awesome. Okay, good. Mango says, I'm tempted to order the signed hardcover, but will you be at a convention selling this at any point? I'd like meeting the creator and having them sign it in person.
We are trying to get him to
Rhode
at Rhode
Island.
Island Comic Con. Michael Burgi has heard about the show manager, has heard about Jason's booth. We talked him up. Not only I, someone else did as well. And we're trying. We are going to be getting Jason there. So the flagship con for the Angry Geeks, our home. We're going to get Jason there. So all you guys will be seeing him. Now, Jason, yes, is going to be at other cons, but we're only going to be talking about Rhode Island Comic Con. But we'll tell you off air where else he's going to be. But Jason will be at Rhode Island Comic Con.
And I will say this, like, personally, like, I don't like. I understand, people who live out in Kansas or someplace like that. Like, they're not going to be able to see me because I rarely leave the Hobbit hole, so I mostly stay local. But I personally never sign for autographs if I'm at a show. I'm thrilled that you care enough to talk to me and find out about my book. And if you buy a book, I'm happy to sign it for you. And
And who the hell signed this?
oh, that was one of my underlings. No, yeah, I mean, I'm good to my word, right? Like, I didn't charge you a dime for that. Like, why would I? I'm thrilled that you want to, like, throw down on the book. That's my reward. So, I don't know. I feel weird about, like, charging for my John Hancock. So yeah, if you can see me at a show, I'd love to meet you, and I'd be happy to sign your book.
Awesome. Good to know.
All right. So once again, guys, get these books. You're not going to be disappointed. They are Angry Geeks approved. You will love them. It's a terrific story. Just check it out. I mean, if you like The Dark Crystal, if you like Lord of the Rings, if you like just Dungeons and Dragons, you will love Monsterwood. Check it out. Okay? And once we get Jason to a con, you got to sit in the throne, man. You're going to love it. It's awesome. Hey, it's like quarter of, so you know what that means.
It's the question of the week. Let's dive right in. Riddles and laughter. Where do we begin? Silly little queries, they never grow old. In this game of wits, our stories unfold. Why did the chicken cross? Oh, who knows why? Knock, knock jokes that make us all sigh.
Alternate Universe LLC once again brings us the question of the week. Does Eric and the guys have Monsterwood? I don't know.
Well, they should.
All the time. Well, you know what, Sophia? I think our listeners should actually contact Eric and say, Eric, do you guys have Monsterwood? And
Yeah.
Eric will say, maybe in the morning, but I don't know.
Oh
Let me
my
go check the shelf.
Like I used to.
Let me go check the shelf and see if I have any. If I have book 1, 2, or 3, and then you know what? I can mail them to you flat, just like Stan Lee did back in the day, because you watch the Angry Geeks, and I'll get them to you. So that's what Eric does. And
Right.
Valentine's Day was just like the other day, so you can't do that. But hey, I could always use another copy too. My birthday is coming up in a couple of days, so.
And go.
Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. All right, question number one. Question number
Maybe
one.
Eric wants to do a signing.
You know what? You're friends with
Ooh.
Eric too. You're friends
Yeah.
with Eric too.
I think
So
the last time I saw you was, other than at a show, was at Eric's when you were doing the signing with Chris Campana.
yes. So you know what? Let's contact Eric and let's see what we can do. Yeah, just reach out to Eric. I mean, we always doing events at the store, man.
Okay, yeah. I'll give him a call.
But I don't know if the booth is gonna fit in the store.
It's only for
yes.
very special occasions, yeah.
Yes. All right. So, question number one. Jason goes first, then Sophia, then Chad, then myself. So, question number one. Jason, from the book of Yakko. If you had a chance to use a silly alias, what would it be? Jason, Sophia, Chad, if you had a chance to use a silly alias, what would it be?